here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time from the jungle. And can I type? We are going to ban out Rengar. I strongly recommend at this current stage of the game. It's 6:22, so the Assassin patch is live. Talon should be your #1 priority ban. With the changes to his E, it's like a Flash on steroids. And I really do mean that in every sense of the word. He can go farther than any other character using it. It has a shorter cooldown. Basically, if you do not have this guy unbanned, you either have to have the damage to burst him down, either the CC to hold him down so someone else can burst him down, or you want to pick him on your side, one of the three. I was predicting Akali to be the worst offender, but she's not nearly that bad. And I guess it's not going to be an Akali after all. So I've been trying to get jungle all day. They kept sending me top. Unfortunately, none of those games are really worth paying attention to. One game I had a Diana in the mid lane rage so hard she refused to group, and then the enemy team just pushed down mid, so that was that. I also had a weird game with a Zed jungle, another one with a Kled jungle, and as you can imagine, both of those were as worthless as they sound. So at long last, I'm finally in the jungle myself. There are new masteries here and there. This is the page I'm going to be using this game. I'm going to use Greenfather's Gift because as a jungler, you're pretty often going to be able to come out of the brush so you can deal an additional 3% of the target's current health as damage. This can be a little bit helpful for trying to burst down tanks. It's not going to be as helpful against squishies, but it's still additional damage, and none of the other stuff on this level are really that good. So, yeah, this can also come in handy for laning too, I guess. Going for attack speed. For this level, there's nothing here that helps junglers anymore. This is the next best thing. This only does, like, it doesn't say what type of damage it is, but I think it's physical. So at level 18, this is going to do 28 damage on your auto attack. That's like 1% of an AD carry's HP. That's how worthless this is. And this can help you sustain if you need it, but it's not really a significant amount. This tier, Bounty Hunter, I'd say overall got nerfed. It's pretty bad now. In order to surpass the other two, you need 4 kills, unique kills. For some comps, that's not necessarily a problem, but this one, it's not really desirable. The other ones just give you more. So, we're going to take the Spook out to play. It was in my Halloween shop, so there it is. Overall, what I consider to be the best Nocturne skin. If you pick one of the other two here, you get 5% damage, which surpasses this. I'm going for this one because I don't have to worry about return damage, and if it's like 1% per second, this should be able to add up pretty quickly. Armor penetration because we're Nocturne, and since the one mastery has been removed over here, we're going for Fervor of Battle. Now, Ghostblade no longer gives you attack speed, so we're going to be going back to Bloodrazor here. I'm going to try to hybridize the builds. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. We're going to try to figure that out as we go. But the two core items I'm looking at... The first one is going to be the Bloodrazor, of course, just because it's A, my jungle item, and B, it's gives you a crapload of attack speed. Let's face it. Now, the secondary item is going to most likely be the Black Cleaver. The reason for that is it's going to give me movement speed as I lop away at someone with the arm blades Nocturne has, which will allow me to continue proccing my Fervor of Battle. And it may, and I haven't tested this yet, so I really do mean this, but it may allow me to run Red Smite. Akali Jungle, color me surprised. Now, if you're wondering what the significance of the Red Smite is, I'm not loading for some reason. Keep in mind it is patch day, so all sorts of weird crap is going on the server side as well. Okay, there this goes. So here we are. The spaghetti code is strong in this game. Buff camps, well, camps in general have changed. Essentially, the buff camps will spawn first before the Krugs and Gromp for some reason. I don't entirely know why, but it's right for you, so yeah. Now, Fervor has changed to give you AD. Unfortunately, you don't really get to use that on the camps, but it will help for the ganks somewhat. Now, I don't know if they're pinging because there was an invade or something, or what. Yeah, these plant things are so stupid.
The light is fading.
Now, I'm not going to waste smite on this. There's no real rewards for smiting certain camps and stuff. On this side, in case you're wondering, I took the Shroud of Darkness because it will give me more attack speed. Yep, gotta wipe out the whole family. That's the way Nocturne rolls. Now, without the stun buff from the Krugs, it's not as optimal to go W immediately. In most cases, you're going to be better off with the E as long as you're not pressed for mana. I'm also not sure why my smite is taking so long. Damn. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this because I need the lifesteal.
Afraid of the dark.
The outplays.
Are you getting tired yet?
To be honest, I would like to take the Gromp. It's just I don't. Yeah, this is a 90-second cooldown now. That I was not aware of, and that really sucks. I'm also going to pick up a new pink ward, and that gave me a new blue buff. She apparently didn't take her red yet. Now, the Krugs. I am so not looking forward to this one. This is my least favorite camp. There's a handful of characters who can actually clear this reliably, but it's a short list. I should also mention, due to the changes to most of these camps, the Talisman start seems to be dead unless you're playing Fiddlesticks. What the hell is that? Oh. So, yeah, they kind of do that, I guess. Now, I believe the camps also take longer to respawn. Never mind. Luckily, the chicken camp does have significantly lower health, so I can clear it somewhat more easily. But it can easily eat you if given the opportunity. I'm told people like me for my honesty. So yeah, I think going for the lifesteal might still be better.
Are you my nightmare?
I only get an additional 1 HP right now. Joy, oh joy. So I accidentally walked off the dust trail. This one here has changed. I'm talking about the camp in case you didn't notice. The change to the Gromp is that it will start with high attack speed and gradually weaken, or lower its attack speed. want to say she has that under control, but you never really know. So I am going to go for the red smite here. Actually, I want recurve bow. I was thinking red smite because it might reveal Akali when she smoke screens or stealths or whatever the hell it is she does. I don't know if this plant will reveal her or not. I'm just gonna pop this because I don't like the plant. So if you notice red buff has negative armor, that's something to encourage auto attackers for taking it. The blue buff will have negative MR, so your caster types can get it more easily.
An enemy has been slain.
Nami, don't die! Hopefully she can get that honey, never mind. Where is Annie in all this? No, this was largely on Annie. Good news is she is crushing Jinx pretty soundly. And the bad news is I can't smite this for mana. I have to kill it myself here to actually get some. Now, with the changes to smite, I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to use it as little as possible so I have it when I need it, primarily ganks. Now, this will give me some mana back. It's going to slow me, though. It's nice to know you're appreciated. One more hit. And it's been a while since I did this. So one thing I do need to look into is getting a serrated dirt, or not serrated, poachers. That's what it is. So that's right here. This will give me out of combat movement speed, and now I just need to worry about counter jungling here and there. Ultimately, I will turn this into a Dusk Blade, that way I can spot wards and stuff. Otherwise, we will continue on our plan to get a Phage, I want to say. we need to get back from her.
Afraid of the dark.
Let's see, 20 seconds on red. Gonna drop this here for Vayne. And this is pretty much why I have that 1 point in meditation, or whatever the mana regen thing is called, in case you were wondering. And I want to say at this point, I should be able to take this without losing too much health, even without me using the Q. Yeah, she's got that under control. Okay, Kali top. That means I want to go counter jungle right now.
Do I scare you, summoner?
Was not expecting something this big, but I'll gladly take it.
I sense fear.
So, spell shielding that for attack speed. And I want the dust trail here so that I can get the AD to kill it a little bit more quickly. So you can only counter jungle once per minute to count towards your serrated. As such, that's why I backed off after just that one. Now, Water Dragon should actually help me with my mana problems quite a bit. Yeah, I think I'm done here. So that was her new W that allows her to jump over walls, in case you're wondering. So, right here, I said the next item was going to be a Phage. I was contemplating upgrading my boots, but if I can get both components, it's worthwhile to do it now, I want to say.
I sense.
Now, Annie is toast here. Question was whether or not she'd get someone to go down with her. I'm assuming Vayne died to a Mega Death Rocket.
This place disgusts me.
Gonna take this because I don't like our Annie. And crap. So I can use this to try to spot any wards. And I can see that this is clear.
It is necessary.
Why was I able to hear that? So that's another jungle camp for my Dirk. One more to go. Order of business right here is just hitting level 11 so that I can get the rank 2 ult. And I thought the jungle camps were supposed to give more EXP since they're not as easy to come by, but maybe not. He should be safe. I don't think Ignite does that much damage just yet for her. Jinx, on the other hand, is a different story, though. Now, I believe each camp has to be different, so I can't just take the blue buff again and get it. It has to be a Gromp, a Wolf, a Krug, something. Was not anticipating the Jinx, I'm afraid. That cost me my flesh. And Yorick's out for blood. Crud. I need to go by real quick. Basically, I shouldn't have waited this long, but I did.
Shut down.
Gonna grab those. And I'm actually gonna sit on whatever gold I have left. Good condemn. I was not aware she could actually turn off the tower. Yeah, I imagine they're probably going to be surrendering in a moment.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
1 minute left, so let's see if I can get my Dirk real quick. I'm going to ignore this for the Gromp, which isn't here. The Wolf, which is. Yeah, it looks like they just threw in the towel. Next order of business, getting this dragon. I'm not 100% sure I can actually get this before the game's gonna end. Okay. They should be surrendering any second now. So here's my lethality weapon of choice.
Do I scare you, summoner? I sense fear.
If not for Zed, I would have went on Jinx.
Cross over.
Slain an
Give me vision. Just for that, Jinx, I'm taking your tower. Need to fall back. Need to hold on to my mana here. Just kind of hoping the water dragon would have ticked me up a bit more by now, especially since we have two, you know? I have to say, this is definitely making the Hunter's Potion look a lot more tempting. I actually clipped him with that. I guess we're ending it now. Would be nice if we fall back and do one final push, but I did get them water dragons, so I guess they have to abuse them. So, Nocturne in the new jungle. I think this is probably the only game I'm going to record this week. Damn, she got the S+. So we got the token, I don't really know how those work exactly, but yeah. Damage dealt to champions, I was number 2 behind Annie. It was a pretty close game overall. Damage taken, that went to me, even though I was building more assassin-like, but yeah. Anyway, you got to see the new camps, you got to see the poachers transform into the serrated, and a few other things. You got to see my new Nocturne skin, and kind of the state of things. Now, worst case scenario, this may be the only game I do for a month or two. Basically, if you do see this one on Saturday, that is indeed the case. I really don't want to play when things are in such a state of flux, and well, it's really a mess. You get all sorts of weird crap like this Jungle Akali. It's not going to work as is. But it's new, so people want to play it, and then they just ruin the experience for everyone. This is pretty much why I say I kind of wish Riot would disable any reworks, new characters, etc. for the draft modes where there are bans and stuff for at least 1 week after release. That way, if you want to play the new guy, you go blind or bots, and that way we don't have to put up with the crap. But instead, you get stuff like this, and luckily this time I didn't have the idiot. Sadly, it may seem harsh, but if I actually did some sort of weird compilation of my games today, you'd see that almost every game I played, the problem originated from an off-meta jungler. And unfortunately, it's usually due to one of these new assassins, with the exception today being the one Kled. But he sucked just as bad as this. So yeah, Anyway, you have an idea of where things are headed, and just know that League's going to be on break for a little while, I strongly suspect. Once things calm down, I'll look into coming back, but I'm definitely not going to play in the, actually, let's go over here and look. What is it called exactly? Ranked Flex. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's nice that they're finally acknowledging that the Party of 4 problem is a problem. In actuality, I hesitate to call things like this a game. It's a hostage situation, basically, where, unfortunately, you're probably the hostage. You can't do anything like leave, otherwise Riot punishes you, and you either have to stick around and put up with their crap, or take whatever punishment Riot's going to send you. So I need 3 tokens for the next Nocturne level. And you know what? Since it's going to be a little while, then again, I could hold off for... I'm going to be 1 short from making a key. So yeah, I'm going to try to get 1 more key fragment before I actually do this, and we'll sit down and do it all in one video. And that way I will have actually 5 keys from the look of it. The other reason why I'm trying to hold back is on the off chance I actually do get the Elementalist Lux. I'm waiting for her to be added to the game, and then we'll do it, because I already got 1 ultimate. We may get lucky and get a second one, and that one I'd probably be interested in getting. But unfortunately, as is, I already own Star Guardian Lux. I'm not going to pull that up. So I'm not really sold on the whole Elementalist thing. But anyway, that is the state of things as is, and hopefully you guys understand. Swift game, brutal, you got to see the jungle, you got to see Nocturne, and all that fun stuff. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.